Aleksandr Grigorievich Karetnikov, the director of the Textile Research Institute, provided an example of outstanding astuteness. Just before the session of the Military Collegium of the Supreme Court was to begin, he sent word through the guard that he wanted to give supplementary testimony. This, of course, provoked curiosity. He was received by the prosecutor. Krednikov displayed his infected collarbone, broken by the interrogator who struck him with a stool, and declared, "I signed everything under torture." By this time, the prosecutor was cursing himself for having been so greedy to get supplementary testimony, but it was too late. Each of them is fearless only as long as he is an anonymous cog in the whole machine. But just as soon as the responsibility has become personalized, individualized, concentrated on him, just as soon as the searchlight is on him, he grows pale and realizes there is nothing he can do to slip on, nothing, that he is nothing and can slip on any chance banana peel. So Karetnikov caught the prosecutor, and the latter was unwilling to suppress the whole business. The session of the Military Collegium began, and Krednikov repeated his statement in front of them. Now there was a case in which the Military Collegium went out and really conferred, but the only verdict they could have brought in was acquittal, which would have meant releasing Karetnikov on the spot. Therefore, they brought in no verdict at all. As if nothing at all had happened, they took Karetnikov back to prison, treated his collarbone, and kept him another 3 months. A very polite new interrogator entered the case, who wrote out a new warrant for Krednikov's arrest. The interrogator asked him the same questions as the first interrogator, and Krednikov, sensing freedom in the offing, conducted himself staunchly and refused to admit any guilt whatsoever. And what happened next? He got 8 years from an OSO.